So good evening, everyone. Let's discuss today the topics. Maybe we will discuss on major incident management and as well as import set discussions. Okay, how do we will do this one? We will discuss it. So I hope you are able to see my screen. Correct. Once you confirm, then I will start.
Yes,
Go ahead.
we can see the screen.
Yeah, but it is a smaller one, correct? So let's make it very bigger. So we all know that whenever you go to you want to have a any new application in your mobile, what you do? Can anyone answer what you do when you want a new app or whatever?
We'll go to the Play Store and
We'll go to
install
the
it.
Play Store and
Uninstall the apps.
Okay, so if you have iPhone iStore, if you have this Android, you would be using Play Store, correct? The similar way in ServiceNow also there are plugins. Okay, what is that? Plugins. If you type plugins, it will show under system definition. So as usually, I will open a different window, correct? Suppose you want to integrate with one of the external tool, suppose, okay? What is that tool? Maybe I can say Dynatrace, correct? So we'll discuss what is this Dynatrace, all those things. See here, there is a plugin store. In the store applications, there is a plugin, correct? So if you want, you can directly search here. If you don't want to, you want to see only ITSM plugins, you can tick here so that all ITSM plugins can be seen. So you have to remove this one and you can see it, right? These all are the ITSM plugins. Now if you see security support common, password reset virtual agent, okay, service operations space, okay, DevOps vulnerability, DevOps, there are a lot of, okay, if you see. So if you want, you can go ahead and install them. How do you install? So once you click this one, if it is installed already, it will be here under installed. Suppose we'll take any one of them. We will search. Suppose this is a password one which we want to install, correct? So you can get like this once you click. So you have an option called install, correct? So you can go ahead and install it. Okay. So the other way is again go back to here. So now I want to install what we want to install, major incident management, right? So let's search. See now here when I search major, I am getting major security incident, correct? And collaboration UI component major. Then I am getting status report UI component MIMP. Then I'm getting task organizer UI component something, correct? So now I want major incident management. Where is that? This is the major incident management plugin, correct? So let's install this one. I'll just click this one. So it is saying these all are the dependent things which will get installed. Okay, are you okay to install, or you want to install later? Do you want to load demo data? Demo data is nothing but there will be some major incident, all those things will come along with this. So whenever you want to fresh implementation, you would not be selecting demo data. You would be installing without demo data, correct? So I am not clicking demo data. Okay, if you want to test, yes, you can do that. Demo data also install it. But normally you should not be doing in the live environment when you are doing for any company. I hope you understood. Demo data is nothing but there will be some information inside this system, correct? Now I'm just installing it. So let this install in the background. So it will show like this. Okay, let this install. We will discuss what is the major incident now. Okay, till that installation completes. We all discussed P priority 1, correct? We all discuss. I am very poor on the spellings. P1 I will spell. Okay. P2 I will say. Okay. And P3 I will say, right? So these all are the priorities normally in any organization. Some of the organizations, they will go for even P4 also. Some of the organization P5 also will be there, right? So most of the organizations will go only P1, P2, P3, correct? We discussed, when we are discussing a SLA, we discussed what is that. One is response will be there, correct? The other one is resolution. So what is response? You are acknowledging the ticket, correct? You are, as a technician, you are acknowledging AC. Okay, I will put acknowledging the ticket. So then you are fixing the thing, correct? Or you are finding the solution, correct? Resolution means the same way we will have response and resolution for each one of them. We discussed about one is P1, maybe 2 hours they will give, 30 minutes they will give. This may be 30 minutes, correct? We discuss. This may be 2 hours, we discuss. Now let's not discuss this one. If there is, yes, you know that how to handle P4, P5, but let's discuss something else now. Now we will discuss what is a major incident. Okay. So major incident, I will also go and search what is a major incident, maybe in the Google. Okay. In ITAL, we will talk. So major incident means it will go anywhere, correct? So let's go to talk this one. Okay. Whatever it is here. Control A, view order up. Where is that order up? Yeah. So let's talk about what is this major incident, correct? So we know that P1, P2, P3. Now, what is a major incident? So suppose you have a issue of 10 users. 10 users are not able to log into one of the financial application. Okay. So financial application, if they are not able to log in, they are not able to submit a bid. Suppose for my company is going for one of the contract called maybe constructing one of the major project, irrigation project. So still I have a IT people, correct, who submits the bid, who submits the finance things, all those things. So they are not able to submit the bid because of what? The finance application is not working. So if they are not able to submit the bid, what will be their loss? It will be huge loss because they are not able to get a contract, correct? So even 10 people it is affected, but this is a huge loss for the company, correct? If you take similar kind of examples, like I will talk one of the MNC, they are not able to work 10,000 people, okay? 10,000 users not able to use email or Outlook. Do you guys know what is Outlook? This is the Outlook, correct? You all know, correct? What is this Outlook? This is the Outlook. This is used for emails to send and receive in any organization. Normally, Gmail and all, it will be different, but here, in any organization, the Outlook will be there. This Outlook is not opening, okay? Where they are not able to send, okay? So this is also major incident. This is also major incident, okay? So what is difference between P1 and major now? You might have a doubt. So P1, we had a talk that in any organization, if you go, they will, once you go to that company, we will agree. What is that? We will agree with the customer if 500 users not able to work, either it is a P1 or P2 or major incident. So who's that? I am part of any company, maybe we Protect Mahindra or KPMG, I'm part of it, correct? So when I'm part of this company, I will agree with Airtel, I'm supporting to Airtel, suppose I will agree that if it is 500 members are getting impacted, I will create a P2 incident. If 1000 members are getting impacted, I will create a P1. If it is 1500 or more than that, I will create a major incident. So there will be a matrix. What is that? Matrix. Okay. Defined. There will be a matrix defined. How it will be defined? If financial loss is there, financial loss and user not able to work, so many users. So we will create a so and so ticket. We will be agreeing. Who will be agreeing? The company, the service provider. Suppose I am service provider for you at present situation, correct? So I will agree if I am not able to attend within 1 hour the training. So I will be creating a P1 issue. Or if I am not continuously attending 2 days, I will be using a major incident. So something like that, they will agree. Who in between service provider and customer. Okay, they will agree. So based on that matrix, they will create a P1, P2, or P3. Correct. So now, first of all, uh, we talk about initially also that I have a problem on mobile data. Suppose I'm not able to use mobile data. I'm sitting in maybe Tirupati or Hyderabad or Bangalore, correct? So when I'm sitting there, I called call center that I said that I'm not able to use mobile data. But what is the ticket they will raise? Any customer care? You tell me what is the ticket they will raise? They will raise P3, correct? Normally they will raise P3, correct? If multiple people are trying to call the same issue, what they will do is they can change this P3 to P2 or P1, correct? Because multiple people are getting impacted. So then this they found it is creating a huge financial loss or major interruption. That is called a major incident, higher impact, higher urgency, unplanned interruption to the IT services cause significant disruption to the business operations, affecting many users, required special process behind routine incident management. So if you create a P1 or P2, they will follow routine process. If it is if you initiated as a major incident management, so entire team, suppose the application is not working, correct? So behind the application, suppose application is not working. So application team is Jilani. Take it, okay? Today in the class, he is managing application. Then application is running on the server. So that I am managing it, okay? So then there is a guy who manages network. Who's that? And he will manage network, okay? So then there is a guy called security. So who will manage? Arti will manage, correct? Security. So these all teams has to work to fix what is that? Application not working. Application is not working issue because there might be network issue, there might be server issue, there might be application issue, there might be security issue. Somebody hacked your application, some network slowness is there, some server is not having a capacity to handle the application, correct? So then what we will do, we will involve all these people to handle this major incident process. What is that? We will involve multiple teams, people to work on major incident. Normally, if you create P1, P2, P3, it will work by one team, correct? If it is a major incident, there are multiple people will come into one call and they will start working on it. Okay. So I will show you how our company is working, a present company which I'm working, when I will show you demonstration of one of the things. Okay. So the similar way, so where major incident process will be handled with the multiple team members or multiple teams will be worked on major incident. So when do we announce major incident? When there is a higher impact, higher urgency of unplanned interruption to IT services that causing significant disruption to the business operations, affecting many users. So if you want to tell in any interview what is a major incident, you can say major incident is a higher impact and higher urgency unplanned interruption to the IT services. If you want to give more explanation, then you can go ahead, causing significant disruption, business operations affecting many users. You can tell that. Okay. So you don't need to give this much all, but it's good to learn this one, major incident management. Okay. So this is about major incident management. Okay. So let's see whether our plugin has installed or not. Yeah, it's successfully installed. So now if you go to here, earlier, if you see in your instances, you would not be able to see major. So let me refresh, I think. You would not be able to see this one earlier, correct? Now you got a new menus, which is that new menus, major incident as a one of the module you got it. If you see here, so there are some tickets. These are the major incident. Even it is a P5 ticket, they converted as a major incident here. Okay. So if you see assignment group, they have assigned to major incident management. We will talk how this process works. Okay. So now when you install immediately, you get this all, this one. Again, you have a incident trigger rules process also. There is a under administration properties, all those things are there. So overview also, its overview is, so overall tickets on your major incident. If you see how many major incidents are there, it's a dashboard. It will show you how many incidents are, your major incidents are triggered here. This is a major incident dashboard. First one is, okay. Then you go back. So you can see create a major incident, correct? So I told you, so from P3, you can also convert major incident, correct? Or you can directly create a major incident. What is that? One is that from P3, you can also create a, so let's go to incident management. So when you search incident management, here is the incident management, correct? So you have one incident called this one, function is not working, correct? So if you see in your instance, okay, I don't know why it is taking a long time, because client scripts we have written. So if you see this one, earlier this was not there. You see, promote to major incident, propose to major incident. It was not there. We discussed all these ones, correct? But these two was not there. Promote to major incident and propose to major incident. Anyway, we will discuss this menu also once again. How, what is this difference things? Okay. So let's see, only observe now, promote to major incident and propose to major incident, correct? So if I click this one, so what will happen? First, I will propose as a major incident. Okay, from normal, I can create directly major incident from menu. Correct? These are the two ways you can go ahead and create or propose the major incident. Suppose Arti felt this is a major incident. One of the what is that application is not working is the major incident. So what Arti came? Arti came here and she proposed major incident. Okay, she is writing many users are facing application slowness. So what is the impact? Due to it, many of them are not able to work and we will have use finance loss. So she's writing and she proposing. So when you propose, okay, when you propose, what will happen? There is a one more related configure related list major incident, parent incident, incident communication, major incident will be there. Major incident normally will be here. Okay. So anyway, we will talk that. So when you propose here, what will happen is if you go and see this ticket, okay. Suppose we go here and see here major incident state. We will add somewhere nearby here. So what is the ticket we proposed? 4.2, correct? So let's see what is the ticket, whether this ticket is, these all are accepted tickets are showing here, correct, in this menu. So normal view, we will go here. So we'll see this incident. Sorry. If we go and see here, see here, it is proposed state. The major incident proposed. Somebody proposed. Now, whether this Arti has went to proposed, correct? Now there is a guy who is a major incident manager will be there. What he will do is he will evaluate this. Okay, he will evaluate. Where do he will evaluate? He has a menu called major candidates. Where will be that? It will be under candidates. See here, these all are proposed incidents as a major, but these are not accepted yet. Suppose if I accept, where is the accepted list? These are the accepted list. Now there are how many? 5 are there, correct? Now let's go to one of them, accept it, correct? So as a major incident manager, he has only option to accept. Okay, who has option to accept? Major incident manager only can accept this. Okay, see, he is getting option promote or reject as a major incident candidate. So if I reject, it will become a normal incident only. If I promote, it will become a accepted, correct? So let's promote it, this one. Again, see, this is again, I'm getting the same thing because somebody, I should have a major incident management role. Users, we should go and we should have, suppose I will give this guy as a major incident manager. So we should have a major incident manager role. What is that role? Incident manager. Whom we have given, able tutor we have given. Let's impersonate him. Impersonate Okay. So now let's go back to our incident. Where was that incident? This one only, correct? We proposed what is that? Yeah, 4.2 we proposed, correct? Let's go to 4.2. Yeah. So now I will refresh it. So what I will see, when you log in as a major incident management, there are one more tab has come. You see here, one more tab has come. So what is the tab? Major incident. Okay, you see here, major incident state is accepted. Okay, he's writing business impact, probable cause. Okay, all those things I'm writing, and I'm accepting this one as a major incident. What is that I'm doing? Accepting. Okay, so then I have again demote also major incident, means you make it normal incident also I have, correct? So now if you see in the list view of here, see only 2 is there, right? So now if you go back here, there is one more ticket got added, 42, you see. So who will propose? Anyone can propose. Whoever is ITAL users, they all can propose major incident. Then major incident manager will come and decide whether it's a major incident or not. So there are two options. One is promote. The other one is propose. Okay. So these are the two things you would have as a ITL user when you install major incident management plugin into ServiceNow. So then you can propose, major incident manager can accept, or he can reject, or he can demote also, correct? So then all team members will involve and try to solve the issue. I hope till here you are clear. But tell me one more thing, sir. Is there any SLA difference for this? No, there is no SLA. Maybe customer may ask you, can configure different SLA for that. But for me, I never seen my around 15 years experience. There is no different SLA customer asked me to configure, but they will follow P1, P2, P3. But there is a process of set of people who will start working on it if you convert as a major incident. That is the only difference. I am stopping here. Guys, any doubt till here, please let me know.
Sir, what is the difference between promote and propose?
There is no nothing. They both are similar. Okay, you have seen, correct? If you click the both, it is giving us same. I have not seen any much difference. Okay, we will talk any maybe see this. We can see that what is the differences, but
Maybe we can say like propose. Anyone can propose, incident to
see
major.
again, promote will not be there directly for anyone and everyone. Again, I will tell you. Okay, propose will be there for all IT user. Promote can be only major incident manager as well as administrator will have that option. Everyone will not have promote. Okay, promote is nothing but directly you are making P1 the major incident, correct? Propose means you are proposing, correct? So that is one thing. So now again, see, suppose if you log in other user, the other thing I missed here. So you cannot directly create. If you normal ITAL user, he cannot create major incident directly. Okay, but major incident manager and system administrator can create. Rahul, can you accept these people? Two people are waiting in the room.
Yeah, okay.
Rajesh, sorry. So major incident manager can directly create a major incident and he can also promote directly. But normal ITL user, they cannot do that. And administrator can do that because is the override options for all the application level, correct? So
Okay, sir.
That is the difference between promote and propose, I can say. So till here, any doubt, guys? Major incident management. Okay. So now let's talk about this links. What is this links? Okay. This links is nothing but we discussed that it's a form level UI buttons, correct? So create copy incident. Suppose somebody want a similar kind of incident, correct? They can do it. Save is, we all know that save, right? Then add to visual task board. There is a task board. If you add to, see in CSA, okay, when you want to do this certification, this is one of the topic. I don't know why they ask you to create this task board. Okay, you have no free board, they are asking. Okay, so let's end this impersonate because we were in. So I will go ahead here also. We will create one visual task board here, correct? So this is, you are just creating one free board, data driven something. Free board you are creating this one as a new dashboard, correct? So then you are going to add it one by one, add to this one. So what will happen is, see, you would be seeing like this. Suppose you want to monitor all the tickets in the one of the visual task board, that you can go ahead to do, doing, done, something like that. You can add yourself, these tickets are to do and doing and done, right? So this kind of a slips you would be keeping yourself, that I am working these things, I am not, I have to work this one, I'm done with these things, something like that. It's a visual task board. Okay, so this is about it, first one. Okay, then copy incident. Copy incident, so we know that there is an incident already created, so you want to have a similar incident, correct? So what you can do is you can just copy incident. So everything will copy, only caller you have to select. Okay, so the next one is create a incident task. See, suppose you are working on this incident, some of your team members or some other team has to work on this same. You cannot go ahead and create one more incident for the same thing, right? So you can go ahead and create a task. Task is sub work. Suppose I am constructing a building, right? I am going to give a paint work to someone else. I am going to give a plumbing work to someone else, correct? So that is kind of a, so you are working on this issue, but you want to give some task to some other team, maybe network team, to fix some other issue, correct? And this related to this. So then you, when you, once you click, there is a task will get created. So please work on this network issue and confirm. What you will do, you will write here, maybe you will assign it to network team. So you will save it. So let's go back to our, so whenever they are working, they will fix and they will close here. Who? Network team. It will be assigned to network team, some people. So this is your original incident, correct? So in this, where do you can find tasks? You can find, maybe you can add here tasks. Child, if you have a child incidents also, you can have it here. So we will see configure related task is there, incident task, and incident task, incident parent. So there is a related list, we can go ahead and add it. I don't think so now we did, here it is there already, interaction related task something. Okay, so you can go ahead and find out here the task related to that ticket. Okay, so we'll discuss that when we are doing more request management, all those things we will discuss it. At present, these are the places where you can get related things, correct? We will see where is that. One moment, I think maybe we can invest some time. Assessment task, parent task, something we are trying to write. Incident, wait. Incident, IMAC, universal incident, parent, incident task, incident communication. I'm adding as of now all because I don't know which one is that. So let's see where it will come our task. So here, you see here, this is the task, incident task. I don't know which, then last to third one, correct? Which is that? Last to third, this one. Don't want all these things. We can remove this all. Okay, it is here. If you see, it is here, correct? They will work, who network team will work and close it. Then service desk works, they will close it. Okay, so that is how that task will be created for any incident. Then create a outage. Create a outage, nothing but, so first the ticket is created, application slow. Then application down. It went to application itself down. So because we discussed that, correct? So application was not working. So 10 people were working. It was not working. Then another 2 people logged in. Then application went down because of heavy load on the application. So then we can go ahead and create a outage. So outage is, so this is outage when to when. So suppose how many hours, start, begin time, end time, message. If you want to put configuration item is nothing but we discussed which server or network device it is impacted. If you want to send any outage notification, performance degrade, planned outage. Planned is outage is nothing but a change, correct? When change is executing, it is a planned outage. So then you want to put some message, you can put begin time, end time, duration in between. It will automatically capture which incident caused and short description of that outage. All those things you can go ahead and create this, which is not important. I'm just giving you what is this. You should know it, correct? So that is what. Okay. So then you have a create a problem. So we all discussed what is the problem, correct? So initially, so multiple repeated incidents can can create a problem ticket, or if you know, if you don't know what is the problem and not able to find out solution, you can create a problem. So let's talk about what is that also. We incident problem. So what is a problem? So this is, they are saying problem. So in ITL language we are learning. Initially we learned normal language, correct? So let's learn in ITL language. What is in ITL language? They are saying an incident, unplanned interruption of service at it qualities. Well, problem is unknown because I don't know what is the issue, how to solve it, correct? Potential root cause is one or more incidents, maybe multiple incidents created, correct? Incident management focus on restoring the service quickly by treating the symptoms, where the problem management aims to identify, eliminate the root cause of preventive future incidents. So it's nothing but, suppose we take example as application is not working, correct? So when application is not working, we don't know what is the cause. Suddenly what we did, we create a problem. we raised first we raised a P3, then we converted into major incident. Okay, then we felt we are able to solve that issue somehow, but we don't know why it is happening. So then we will create a problem ticket. They are saying unknown, why it application become a slowness. Okay, or repeated incidents. As I told you earlier, today my data was slow, and again they fixed, it was working fine. Then again tomorrow my data is not working. So it's keep on repeating, correct? This also, they don't know what is the problem. So then they will treat as a problem and they will create a problem ticket. Then, so how the major incident will be worked with multiple teams? The similar way, there are multiple team members for each group or each support group, application, server, network, and security. They will involve and they will try to find out solution for problem management, problem ticket, correct? So that is what the problem ticket. We discussed initially very less what is the problem, but we discuss now in detail. So we will have one more session for problem management anyway. Okay, but how can you create this same incident? I want to create a problem ticket also, correct? So that is where I will go ahead and create a problem ticket. So problem ticket will be like this, right? So they will have new, assess, root cause analysis, fix in progress, resolve, and close. So I'll not explain now this one. We will discuss when we are discussing problem management. There will be a 2-3 days topic on this. So we'll discuss in and out of problem management. Okay. So this is a problem management ticket where you would be creating from original incident. Correct? Let's go back again, our incident. So then you have a child incident. So you want to you are already created problem, then it is problem is not showing here. See, problem went washed out here from here. So then you have a request. We all discussed what is request during our initial phase, correct? What is request? Can anyone tell me? Guys,
Request is to get the service from anyone. We can call
what
it
is
as a
request?
request. It is a service.
Okay. So this is a definition of request. What is that in ITL? A service request is a formal user-initiated request, predefined service, standard change, or information such as a password reset, software installation, access to the system. Okay. So we discussed initially when you need a mouse, when you need a laptop, those all are called requests. Okay. You need some support. Okay. So that is called your request. But what is incident? Unplanned interruption. We all know that, correct? Uh, as an unplanned interruption to the service is an incident. So then what is request? You are requesting something as a predefined. Predefined is nothing but you need a mouse, you need installations of software, you need to access system. Okay, this is called request. Okay, guys, very
Service
you need to
request is not required to approvals, right?
no.
Exactly.
We will discuss that. Okay, so as of now you need to understand only what is service request, what is incident, what is change, what is a problem. We all discussed already, but we discussed in a normal language. But when you come to ITL language, these are the meanings which I'm trying to talk. When you face any interview, you should answer. I would give a guide to you guys. Okay, you just keep this one. in your mind at any time. If I ask you at midnight also, you should be able to answer what is request, what is incident, what is problem, what is change, what is major incident. Okay, these are very important questions for any kind of interview in ServiceNow or ITAL. Okay, first questions you will get these things only. There are n number of process related questions you should keep in your mind. Anyway, I will prepare a notes. I will also make all interview questions in one sheet and give it to you guys. Okay, for time being, you should understand what is service request. Okay, service request, you are asking something which is a predefined service as a standard. Okay, so that is called service request. When you click from incident to service request, you got, there are two things. One is service catalog, one is technical catalog. So anyway, I will be talking more what is service catalog, what is technical catalog, but I want to give you brief, correct? So service catalog is nothing but all users can raise request for this services. Suppose you joined in any organization, correct? You want MS project or MS Visio. These are the special softwares. So for everyone, MS Outlook, MS Teams, MS Word, and MS Excel, you will be getting it, correct? So this is the default software. What is that? These all are the default software. Whoever join into company, they will all get these softwares access, and they will get in their laptop to be installed. Now, suppose I am working as a project manager in a company XYZ. So I need a MS project to manage projects. Okay. So then what I will do, because I am a technical guy. Who is that? I'm a project manager, technical guy. I will go here under technical catalog item. I will submit, okay, that I need a MS software. Okay, who will be accessing this? Products of service IT department. This is for IT department. Service catalog, it is for everyone. Okay, service catalogs is for everyone. Technical catalogs is for IT department. IT department is nothing but your application team, server team, network team, security team, correct? So these all people be IT department. So, and project manager also, he will handle projects, correct? So he is also technical. So for him, these softwares, I will be creating a request under technical catalog. For all end users, I will be creating a request like laptop, mouse, MS Office installation, Adobe Writer installation, Reader installation, whatever, all those things will go under service catalog. So this is for end user, this is for technical team. Okay. So again, we will go back to our topic. So you can come here. Suppose you come here, you can create a VMware. Suppose able. Don't get confused. This we will discuss in detail. Service request, more than incident, we will have to discuss service request. Okay. Whom to be billed? This cost center, right? HR team. Okay. How many CPUs? How many? All those things. I'll create a request from incident. So I'm going back to my incident again. Where is that request? If you see, here is a request. Okay. Where is the problem? Here is the problem. If you see, correct? We created a problem, request, as well as incident task, three of them, correct? So then what else we have? Child incident. We can go ahead and create a child incident. Sir, what is difference between child incident task and child incident? There is no much difference. Again, it's the same. Okay. But based on the organization, you want to create a task, you want to create an incident, you will be deciding it. So suppose this team service desk is working this incident. I want to create one more incident. I want to give it to whom I want to give it to. Maybe I want to give it to application development team. Okay. So where is the child incident? You see here, child incident, come here. Okay. So now the similar way, you have a normal standard uh, emergency changes, correct? So let's discuss what is this. I think this today class is heavy information. What is the standard? Jilani, what is that you are trying to do with my screen? Okay. Standard, normal, and so what is this? Change types.
Change, standard means in backend level updates, any SQL updates. Normal
Okay.
means in application level changes. Emergencies, any unplanned activities happen, like server is down, application not working. That time we'll raise the emergency.
Super, super. Can anyone give you more information? What is this standard? What is this? So let's take general definitions. We will talk about it. We'll keep here. Okay. So general definitions, these are. I will discuss before that. I want to discuss here, but let's go for this one later. So there are three types of changes. One is standard, normal, emergency. Okay. So what is the standard? A baseline, like suppose I want to install a patches on a monthly basis. We all know that phone also will get a patches, correct? So you would be installing, keep on updating your phone patches with the UI changes, all those things, correct? Which is the standard change. You know that this changes has to done monthly or weekly. Suppose Jilani is working some database team. What is database? You all guys know, correct? It's a information stored in a tables. That is called database. As of now, you just keep in mind. So he has to clean up or do indexing on weekly basis.
Backup tables.
Okay, he has to do indexing in backup table, or he has to do database cleanup. That is nothing but, I'll take example. You go to your phone, every time you have a full of storage, correct? What you do? You will delete unnecessary things, correct? You will delete unnecessary things. This is a as usual for you, correct? Whenever you have weekly ones or monthly ones, you will see why these all photos, I wanted to remove these photos, correct? So those, it is a simple language that is called standard thing which you would be doing as usually without any approvals. Okay, because you would be agreeing, you would be agreeing this,
Sir, 1 minute.
this
But
is
approvals no required, but technical review is required for this
one
standard,
moment,
right?
I'm coming there, Jilani, I'm coming there. So first, to manage this all changes, there is a change manager. Who's that? Change manager. Okay, so change manager will work with the network lead or application lead or database lead. That cleaning of the tables will be my routine weekly job. This doesn't have any impact. What is that impact? So when they are doing this activity, they will not shut down the application. There will not be any slowness. Okay, but they will be able to do online without any impact. So what they will do is change manager and network lead or application lead or database lead will sit together. They will decide that this is a standard change in my domain. What is the standard change? Cleaning up the data tables, he will say. Then network guy will say, I want to restart my applications during the non-business hours, which is that non-business hours, which is not night 12 o'clock in between 4 o'clock, I will restart. Suppose you are not using a phone network during that time, maybe, okay, if even in your area tower goes down, the other area tower will cover up you during that time, correct? Because there will not be much load on during that time. So those all they will try to do standard procedures without any impact, routine jobs, routine weekly maintenance jobs, they will be doing it. So that is called standard. First initially they will agree that with the customer, change manager, network lead will go and agree with the customer that this activity we are doing without any issue, without any impact. During this time we will be doing, you would not be having any issue, correct? So what they will do, they will agree and they will create a one template. What is that? They will create a template that cleaning up database tables. Okay, so only particular activity you can do with the standard change. You cannot change. Suppose you are doing a cleaning of database table. Using this, you cannot shut down the database or remove the database. Okay, only you have to do cleaning of the tables. You need to archive. I think I'm using some IT words. Please make sure you if you don't know, please let me know. I can help you to understand. Okay, archive the tables. Archive means backup we are going to take. Okay, archive the tables, and this will not be accessible, but anyway this will be on the back end. Anytime if you want, we can restore back them. Okay, something like that we would be doing. Those all are called standard change. So let's come back. What is the ITL? A baseline. So I was telling you baseline means they are already discussed, agreed, commonly accepted level of procedures or changes with the standard operating procedures. Means they have a set of rules, set of process. Based on that, they will be cleaning the table, database table, or restarting the network device during the non-business hours. Okay, updating a patch which is not required to restart the device. Maybe I can say these are the examples for a standard change. Okay, but when you tell to anyone an interview, you should be able to tell a baseline of commonly accepted level procedures. Okay, standard means. Okay, so this doesn't require every time approval. Okay, one time you would be aligning with the customer and network lead if you are doing network activity and change manager. These three people commonly accept and they will do this procedure standard change. Okay, anyway, this we will discuss once again when we are discussing change management. We will have 3-4 days class on the change management also. Okay, for time being you just keep this one. This is the one. Okay, so what is normal? So they are saying usual conditions. Usual conditions means, so we found first, we discussed initially also what is the change also. I have given multiple examples. Suppose 100K people are in Hyderabad, correct? They were having 1000 towers of Airtel. Now suddenly 150K it become. We all know that population will be keep on increase, correct? Hyderabad. So what we will do? We need 1500 towers Airtel, or the existing tower power or capacity has to increase, correct? So what they have to do now? First, initially you raised a case that I'm not able to access, it is a slow of data or it is network slow, all those things. It has created an incident, right? So then they found the population increase. Because of that, it is we need to revamp the existing tower capacity. So then what we will do? We will create a change for planning to increase capacity of towers. So when do we do? I told you always these activities will be done during the non-business hours. Non-business hours is nothing but when people are not using more, correct? So that time we would be using this time as a change execution time. So what they're saying, what is typically expected under usual conditions, means you are planned to do this change. You are planning, means I have to increase within 2 months. That time you will plan these changes. Okay. Typically expected under usual conditions, the normal change. So then what you will do, you will create a change request and it will go to the network lead. Suppose I am a network team member, so I'll create a change, then it will go to network lead. He will review whether I created it correctly or not. Then he will go to the change meeting with the change manager. We'll discuss that in detail when we are discussing a change. Okay. So he will go to, there are set of people who's the cab. What is that? Cab means change advisory board. Change advisory board. Okay. Cab means change advisory board. Set of people. Okay. So we'll discuss this one in detail when we are discussing change. But as of now, you should know when we are discussing a normal change. So change manager and network lead will go and discuss during the cab meeting. This cab meeting for any organization weekly, one time, two times, it will be happening. So there will be a set of people. So you need to present it to them that this is a change, I am doing it. There is no impact. If impact is there, what will be the impact? What is the financial loss? Who would be handling which activity? All those things you would be explaining to cab advisory board, change advisory board, sorry, change advisory board. You would be explaining what is the short form is cab. Okay. And definitely you will get interview question when you are discussing change, this one. Okay. What is cab? Okay. So now when you are discussing this one, then you would go, the change manager will go and network lead will go and discuss in the cab meeting and get approved this normal change, and you would be executing during the non-business hours, like restarting or replacing the existing towers. Okay. All those things you would be doing during the non-business hours. Okay. So that is called normal change. Okay. So first Normal change will be engineer will create and lead and change manager will take into CAB meeting and explain them the impact and get this approved to execute. Okay, this is a normal change. So now let's go back emergency change. So what is emergency change? Jilani was telling, right? So today you felt application is responding slow. So what you do? First, for me, application is not working. I called whom to service desk, and service desk created incident. Right? So it will be assigned to application team, and they found what they found. They found because of server is having a less capacity. What is this capacity? Do you all know that what is a RAM, what is a disk, what is a memory of system, correct? Do you all know, because you are all familiar with the, right, in this server. So normally they should have maybe 64 GB RAM. Presently only 32 GB is there. So they want to increase a RAM to handle this application slowness. So I would be creating a incident, then incident application team will validate why it is getting slow, because of RAM usage went to 99%. Application is becoming unresponsive, irresponsive. Then what will happen? Then immediately you need to raise a incident. From there, application team will raise a emergency change and go to approval to change manager. Again, here ECAB will be there. What is that? ECAB, emergency change advisory board will be there. Here CAB will be there. Where is that? We discussed CAB. Here CAB will be there, but here ECAB will be there. What is that? Emergency change advisory board will be there. So they will review this change and approve it to increase RAM in the server to handle application slowness immediately. Okay, so normal change is planned change. Standard change is, it is a standard process, standard accepted procedures where you would be executing on a monthly or weekly. Okay, normal change is planned. Emergency change is unplanned, where you need to do immediately increase the power or increase the capacity, which is called emergency change. Okay, so this is about emergency change and normal change. So let's go back again. Here is the, you have multiple options: normal change, standard change, emergency change, and we discussed promote and propose. Then refresh impacted service. So it is just the service, correct? This is the service, impacted service, SAP service. Okay, so impacted service is initiated. Refreshed means what is the impacted service in case of, I don't think so you need to have much on information on this, but just keep it, this service is this one. What is that? SAP. Okay, enterprises for this one. Impacted service has been initiated for this one. Okay, then you might have metric timelines. If you click this one, you will come to know when the ticket is created, how much time it is on hold, all those things you can see here. Suppose one day you want to see 5 days from the day one, the ticket creation, 6 months, 3 months, when it is created, when it went to hold, all those things you can see here. Max I put here to here. Okay. So this matrix can be seen here. Now other thing is follow live feeds is so whatever information which we are trying to update, all those things, it will be here. Follow live feeds, nothing but. Okay. So then otherwise is, see these things, it is not important. I'm skipping. Okay. So let's not get into much. So now suppose you want to see who can access this incident, who can view this incident, correct? Then you have a analyze access. I discussed when we are discussing ACLs, correct? So suppose some user called you, said you are administrator. He said, Mr. Gangadhar, I am not able to access this incident, correct? Then what he will say, able tutor is not able to access. He will say evaluate access. Okay. So then you can see whether he can able to see or create, update, whatever. This we'll discuss this one. This is advanced topic. We'll discuss this one when we are discussing next. Okay. So this is a analyze access. So we discussed again all these topics, correct? So then export, we have PDF, XML, and PDF. We all know that XML. Suppose I have I told you initially one of the option I deleted. So what is that option I deleted? Let's take one of the example. We will go to incident and we will go to configure all. Suppose I'll take anything here. Suppose I went to here, or maybe I went to some business rule, or maybe I will go here only. Clear offering, which is important thing which I want to take. I'm just checking hide set resolution, modify comments, modify, where is it? Hide close notes, close code. Okay, let's take this one, correct? So this one I deleted. As administrator, I deleted this one. So what is the rule? This is the one I deleted. Let's keep it here. XML backup topic. Okay. I deleted this as a what option? This is the client script I deleted. Somehow, unfortunately, you deleted. Okay, when you are clicking here and there, you deleted. Now, where do you get? Normally, you would be having multiple systems, correct? One is development, one is, we discussed this one. Guys, don't tell me that we didn't discuss. We discussed development and UAT system and production. Suppose I deleted from production. So I will have the same copy of data in development and UAT, correct? So now I deleted the one client script from my system. Now I have one more system, which is that, wait, let me go to Gmail. I will take one more my instance. This is 63, correct? Let's take one more. So I have 3 instances. So 63. Okay, I'll take this one. So this is one of my instance. I'll log in into this one. So it is in hibernating. Accept. Oh, I have to log in. Okay, let's take. Can you give me someone? Can you download from you and give it to me? This. Okay, so suppose I'll take one example. Before deleting, before deleting itself, what I did is I took a backup for this one. Suppose I am taking backup. What I'm doing, I'm exporting this XML. I'm exporting, then I'm deleting this one. Okay. First, I'm exporting from the different system and I'm deleting. So then I will do what I will do is I'm going to import, okay, from other system, correct? Where is that? This is here. I took backup from other system and I'm putting here. Is this understood, guys? This one, you guys understood?
Yes, sir. But
Yes.
I have a small doubt.
Yes.
Please be complete. I will ask after. Okay.
No, I completed. So first of all, anything you are
Actually, we have two servers like DC and DR. Uh, once we have deleted in DR, we have copy in DC, right? Right, because UAT sometimes not sync to production.
will discuss. I understood what you are trying to do, what you are trying. See, this is not data we are copying. This is the configurations we are copying. Configurations will be always sync because whatever you are doing, all the changes, first you will do in development, correct?
Yes,
Then you
correct.
will move to UAT.
UAT server.
Then you
Testing
will
server.
test, correct?
Yes,
Then you will move
yes.
to production.
Move to production.
So we are talking about only configurations. We are not talking about the data. Data will not be
Okay,
always sync between these systems, but configurations will be sync always. Okay.
correct, correct.
The configurations only I'm talking about how to restore. If you have other system, suppose you deleted here, but you can take a backup from the other system and try to do it. I will show again tomorrow how to do this one because my system is inherited. Okay, so it will take some time to how to log in and do it. Okay, so even if you, it is a very simple. You are taking this one. Okay, you are taking this one from other system, the similar record you opened and taken export as XML, and you are coming here, you are importing. That's all. This is the backup restoring procedure. Okay. So even your configurations also you will do the same way, like you are going to do in the development and bringing it your configurations the similar way. Okay. That is your export XML here. What is that export XML? You are taking a backup of this record. Okay, complete this record. See, suppose somebody told this record is not working properly, it is not visible, I cannot update. What you do, you will take a backup from here and put it in the development or UAT. There you can go ahead and test it, whether the SLAs are attaching, not attaching. All those things you can do in the development by taking a XML backup here. Okay. You will take XML backup and put it in development and try to do. Okay, then the other one is this is not so important. Again, I told you this is all views. Views is nothing but when you open here, here is there, correct? Views. We discussed this one, correct? This is the views. How do you want to see in the different view? Suppose you want to see major incident management view, you can see, you want to see in matrix, you can see, you want to see service operations workspace, you will see. See, we will discuss this service operations workspace is very important. We'll discuss later. So then during that time, we will see how it will be visible service operations workspace. Suppose if you take here, it will be visible like this. There are some fields is not visible. See now, assignment group is not there. Assign to is not there, correct? It will be visible like this. In,
సార్
in
ప్లగిన్స్ గురించి చెప్పారు కదా డైనాప్టెస్ కూడా సర్వీస్ లో కిందకి వస్తుందా?
ఒక నిమిషం అక్కడికి వస్తాను నేను. సో let's not get into that at present. Wait, view See, it went automatically. Some people will be keep on complaining that they would not be able to see assignment group assigned to grade. You have to come here and we always check. See, suppose you have to go here incident view, you have to come here and see, make it default view always. Okay, this is a common complaint for any organization. One time they unfortunately clicked, okay, the different view, and they are not able to see further anymore that options, assignment group, all those things, because one time if you change, automatically it will be in your cache to the same view. Okay, that's how it will be viewed on the different views. So we were talking about views. Okay, create a favorite. We all know that. Copy URL. If you want to give it to someone, just copy URL. I will paste it to whom, maybe on the group. Where is our group? Okay, I will paste it. This is my ticket. If you want to give it to someone, this is how you would be giving a copy, right? Then you have a create a favorite. Copy sys ID. We all know that what is a sys ID, right? Somebody asked, can you give me the sys ID? I can give sys ID of this. We discussed this one, what is the sys ID, right? So then we have history. Suppose show XML, some of the details are here, right? So most, it's a backend. So it's in the database level, what is there, show XML. See, it will be all information will be here. Suppose some information is not displaying here because of UI policy or client script. If you want to see that, you can go ahead and show XML. So where you can see all the information here. So display name, see, display name, company display name, it was not here, but you would be able to see there. So something like that, all the information will be here. Suppose this is a description, this is the incident ID, this is the when did it created, when did it promoted. These values are not there in the ticket level in the form, but in the backend, these all are values are there. Suppose reject or cancel, proceed, approved. Okay, all those things you have here. All information will be there in the, this is called database, you can say. Okay, so that is the show XML. Now you want to see the calendar view, history of the ticket. List view is there, calendar view. So this is the calendar, when it is created, when did it is updated, who is updated, all those things you can see here. Okay, if you want to see particular activity, you can select particular activity and see that. Okay, this is the history of the ticket. If you want to see list view, you can see list view of the ticket. This is all your changes, the audit history. Somebody asked, can you give me this complete history, who worked on this ticket, when they took, when they updated, all those things. What you can do is you can take all this one, put it in the right side, and you can export this one and give it to them. Correct? So that is what you can do it. Now let's go back. Reload form, we all know that it's just refresh, correct? So now another important thing here is the this matrix, like when did the ticket created, when did the state change, when did the assignee value change, when did the assignment group change. Okay, so all those values will be here. If you want, if somebody asks you, just click to open a new window. So what will happen, it will show all the tickets, but you need to filter here for particular ticket. What is the particular ticket? This 42, correct? So you go ahead and search here. I don't know it. It is not giving. Okay. So you can take here and you can generate here. Sorry, you can also generate here, correct? From here also you can go ahead and generate and give it to them. So if somebody asks, you can ask them to refer it. You can give a copy URL and give it to them so they can open and see it. Okay. So that's how the complete information can be seen. Again, I told you guys, just This is the repair SLA. If you want to repair SLA, you can go ahead and repair that, right? This is their update. So now, anything else you want to discuss? I will clarify this. What is Dynatrace and all? Jilani, one moment. Let me complete this one. Do
Okay.
you have any doubts till here, guys? Okay.